So you thought Sunday was a result of execution?
I mean, I feel like when you look at the film, and when it comes down to every man doing their job, I don't think we did that. Yeah.
What challenges were they presenting in the run game? Watching the film back, it felt like they were getting a lot of double teams on you guys on the edge in the run game.
Yeah, I mean, however you want to look at it, we didn't get the job done. But that was Sunday. How many days ago was that? 4 days ago.
Yeah.
So can't let one loss turn into two. Gotta learn from it and get ready for the Packers this week.
Looking ahead to Sunday, you've obviously played at Lambeau before.
Yeah.
Do you tell the young players anything about just the history of that place and what it's like to play there?
No, man. Our job is to show up and try to get a win. History of the place that's cool and all, but all in all, can't get caught up in all that extra. You gotta get ready to get a W, man. That's gonna be my focus this week.
Do you expect teams now to target you guys in terms of the running game? Because
Absolutely. Why not? Why wouldn't they?
especially with two backs like they got in Green
Yeah,
Bay.
why wouldn't they, man? It's our job to be ready for it. Coach Staley and Coach Gift, they've done a good job this week getting us ready for it.
You mentioned aggressiveness, lack of aggressiveness.
Yeah.
How do you find more consistency in that area? It felt like in the Bears and Jets games that you guys had found sort of a rhythm in terms of how much energy you were playing with. How do you maintain that?
Yeah, I feel like that's between you and you, and that's what I feel like I didn't do a good job of getting the guys ready for this week or this past week, and so just making sure we're getting ready for it this week is all I'm concerned about. You know what I mean?
So you played a lot of these games. I mean, it's been around for a while. Did you just kind of get numb to this idea of you have to win this game? Like this is another game you can't lose.
I feel like that every week, man.
Yeah.
It can stress you out, man. If you go with the highs and the lows, so that's why I try to stay even keel and understand that it's my job to be dominant every Sunday, every Monday, to Wednesday, Thursday, whenever we play, and so that we can stack the wins. But only thing I'm worried about is on Friday and Saturday, then getting to Sunday and doing what we do.
Can you pass that knowledge along to the younger guys, just that even?
Yeah, absolutely, man. You can feel it throughout the room. You can tell guys can, get in their feelings when it comes to this, especially tough losses like that. Stuff that, it pisses you off, but it should piss you off. You know what I mean? But we should bring that same energy to the practice field and know that we don't want to have that same feeling on Sunday. This Sunday coming up. Yeah.
I mean, everyone always talks about the names on this defense and what's happening. Like, I mean, do you still have confidence that you guys have some of the best players out there?
Absolutely, man. You just gotta look at the game. Look at the game and see what they try to do. Was it straight up football? In certain instances, yes, but not really. It's certain schematics and certain things that teams are gonna have to do in order to try to be successful against us. And so it's our job to know those things and be ready for them.
And are you saying, do you feel like they took some of y'all out of the game with how they schemed y'all?
I wouldn't say took it out of the game, more so than they didn't give us a chance to affect the game the way that we can. You know what I mean? And so kudos to them. Smart. That's smart. Hell of a job. But it's on to the Packers, man. I'm not worried about it. Ready for the Packers.
What you're saying, is that getting to what I was saying, that they were the way they took you and Joey out of the game was getting two guys on you in the running game, or was it?
I mean, kudos to them, man. It is what it is. We ready for this week.
When you watched the mailbag, what was your reaction to what happened?
It was a real tough loss. I mean, they all are, but especially when you don't play as well as you should, and it's a close game all the way to the end. You just have to play better. We have to execute better. We have to play with better effort on the backside of plays. I mean, we addressed everything. We had great meetings this week. We tell the truth with each other. There's no sugarcoating things. So, gotta win rushes in the clutch. Got to stop the run better, obviously, and me personally, I definitely need better effort on the backside of plays. I think some guys sometimes, expect, including me, that somebody else is going to make the tackle, and then boom, he's breaking down the field for 40 yards or whatever it is. So, we addressed it. I think we need to just come in and play with a little more energy in the beginning of the game. I feel like when we came out second half, I'm actually really proud of our team because it wasn't going well in the beginning. We kind of got together second half and really came out, and we did played hard, and we gave ourselves a shot at the end. So, we learn what we can from it and move on. You can't get too caught up on the losses or the wins. So, take Monday, Tuesday, sulk and be sad, which I really was. And once Wednesday comes, you just have to kind of drop it and move on.
So you're comfortable with where this defense is at, how the plays are being called?
I definitely am. Even if I wasn't, it doesn't matter. We still got to go out there and play. But yeah, I feel very confident in anybody who steps out on the field with me on this team. It's a roller coaster every week, and you can't let one loss kind of define you. You can't let 2 wins the week before define you. You can't get a big head. You can't get carried away and get lazy on the little things. You just got to come to work every day and execute and stick to your routine.
Schematically in the run game, it felt like the Lions were getting a lot of double teams on you guys on the edge. Is that like a weakness that you guys are going to have to address as far as moving forward, teams trying to attack you guys that way and take you and Khalil out of the run?
Yeah, they did a great job game planning. Jared was getting rid of the ball super quick. The run game was, they definitely had time to get it all planned out. We addressed it. We do have to be more physical on the edge. I think we were just getting a little wishy-washy whether to be inside or outside with the cracks and the different sifter tight ends coming by. So yeah, we definitely addressed it, and we just need to get back to what we've been doing all year, and that's setting edges and being physical.
You mentioned last week that you felt like this was going to be a really good test for you guys, the Lions game.
Yeah.
Not focusing too much on what happened, but moving forward, I guess, what did you learn as far as where you guys are at with that test, and how do you not read too much into that one test that you were mentioning last week?
Yeah, maybe that's not a great word to use. It was a great opportunity for us to play against a good team, but like I was just saying, you don't want to, judge yourself every single week, and you'll just ride this roller coaster of up and down. But like I said, we took what we can from the loss. Watched a lot of film. It's every week. You learn what you can from it, and then you move on, and you continue to do your workouts, do your practice, and stick to your routine. I think sometimes something goes wrong, and you try to go 180 and flip it, and you just need to go back to what you're good at and what you know.
What have those meetings been like this week after that game?
Just locking in, everybody understanding their assignment and understanding what's expected from them.
Was there any kind of players only discussion or any kind of come to group gathering, to discuss what happened, or are you guys just moving forward like you would with any other week?
No, you got to move forward in this league. You don't have time to wait, do well. You got to move forward. Green Bay coming up ready to play, so we got to be ready to play.
You guys are having these tell the truth Mondays. What was the truth of the film from that Lions game?
The more we look at it, it was on us. A lot of that stuff was just stuff we could have done better, communication-wise, and especially on the back end communication, and just getting guys on the ground, missed tackles. So just cleaning that stuff up, and we'll be good.
Yeah, obviously you're a proud guy. A lot of everybody on that team is, but just to have games like that and looking at the stats, you look at the replay and everything. It's.
I don't like it, and anyone that has pride, because like you say, my name's on it, everyone's name's on it, and I don't like the way it feels. And like I said, we get another opportunity this Sunday to change that. So that's what we're looking forward to.
What have you seen on film from Jordan Love in that offense?
Jordan, poorest guy, gets the ball downfield to his guys. They got 2 great running backs, and like I said, they're a balanced team.
Any excitement going to Lambeau Field at all?
I'm excited to play the next game, bro. I'm just excited anytime we can play.
Any major differences for you between playing inside and outside?
No, not really. Obviously, just the way the defense lines up on you, and that's not really a hard adjustment.
Just how good was it to get that first touchdown last week?
Oh yeah, it was amazing. Yeah. No, big kind of just relief, because something I work hard for, and obviously touchdowns don't come easy, especially at this level. Even though Keenan makes them look easy, they're not as not as easy as he makes it look. So it was just kind of like I said, it was just a proud moment for me and my family.
How many times have you practiced that dance?
None. I ain't gonna lie. I was honestly finna run to the sideline, and Keenan was like, "Nah, you better do something." I don't know if y'all really seen him, and I kind of just was like, "Just let me do something." So that was kind of the first thing that popped into my head.
So nothing, not even at TCU, you've done a dance like that?
No, I haven't, at all. I didn't do any dances in college because I didn't want to get flagged for doing too much. So I kind of just shied away from it.
Do you feel like that was kind of a corner-turning game for you? Touchdown, 4 catches, 34, everything. Do you feel like that could be a game changer for you?
Potentially. I feel like I still got a long way to go. Obviously going back and looking at the film, still have some stuff to clean up despite the touchdowns and a few catches. But I feel like that's just kind of that first building block for me, and I'm gonna keep elevating from there.
The offense scored touchdowns on the final 5 drives. How much does that give you guys confidence as a unit?
Oh yeah, big confidence. Obviously, the weeks before we'll kind of do some stuff here and there to have the offense rolling like that. Just all around gives us a lot of confidence. Kind of just reassures us that the offense, kind of just proving to ourselves that we can do what we already knew we can do. So just taking that from this last week and then kind of just keep pushing that towards the weeks ahead.
Any thoughts on going to Lambeau Field at all?
No, I'm excited. Obviously that's a cool field to play on. It's a little slippery. We all got the little screw-on cleats, so they're a little bit thicker. So we'll have a little bit more grip on turf.
What's the coldest game you've ever played in?
I
mean, it's supposed to be low 50s,
yeah,
not typical frozen tundra weather.
The coldest, the what game?
Michigan?
Michigan. It was pretty warm out there. We might have played. I want to say we were either at Iowa or Kansas. One of those games was like 30 with wind, super sharp wind. I just want to go inside and drink some hot chocolate right now. But yeah, probably one of those 2 games.
What have you learned from Keenan? You've been around him for a while now.
Yeah, just all around how to be a professional on and off the field. Kind of just studying what he does, what he sees, what he talks about inside the film room, and just how he applies it to the game. It's been a lot to take in. It's been fun. Kind of just watching him and kind of just helping me develop more as a player.
You watch him and go, whoa.
But I don't want to seem like a fan anymore. Since we are on the same team. If I was still in college, I'd be like, okay. But not like some stuff he does at practice. It's like, all right, calm down. Don't be over here just cheering and doing backflips because you still got to go in too. So, I take that into account. But I kind of just, like I said, learn off him and keep stacking my days.
Do you feel like the chemistry has improved with Justin?
Oh yeah, for sure. More and more each day. I do everything I can to make sure that continues.
Game like last week with how both you and Jalen did in the second half with Keenan sidelined. How much confidence does that give to the rest of the room?
A lot. Like I keep saying, we're just gonna keep continuing to build out that. We got a lot of guys that can make those plays. Not only us, but we got Darius Davis that's still capable of not only returning but can get the deep ball. So I feel like we got a lot of weapons we can still use.
What was it like to catch that bullet in the third quarter from Justin?
Yeah, those underneath balls, I love them. Those are good. Like you said, most of my career I've caught a lot of deep balls, so it's great to show the team, the guys, the fans, coaches that I can do more and I can be utilized in more ways.
Is that something where you had to work on the jugs gun and everything, or a couple reps just to get back used to?
Yeah, absolutely. You're not just coming out catching 90-mile-an-hour football, no preparation, So.
Were you surprised that got through there, like the touchdown?
On the touchdown, yeah. Well, I guess I wouldn't say surprised. I will say, I knew it was. I could tell. I could kind of judge that it was going to get to me in time. And as has happened before, I do remember catching it and just being like, "Man, what a ball!" You know what I'm saying? It's crazy it got there.
Does anything that he does surprise you anymore with the way he throws, or like the one that he threw to Keenan, that touchdown?
Yeah.
The first one.
No, I mean,
looking off the safety.
Yeah, it's a lot of the stuff he does surprising, especially when I have time, kind of over these last couple weeks and months. Couple times over the last season, just watching from a fan's perspective, seeing them, scramble around, stop on a dime, deliver a ball, or being able to watch other quarterbacks in the league, and then seeing him go out there and see how, he can get the ball to the far side of the field and with pace, you know what I'm saying? It's all extremely impressive. It's hard to just be like, yeah, I expect superhuman, things from just, people, but yeah, he's special.
Thank you. The offense scored touchdowns on your final 5 drives on Sunday. How much did that give you guys confidence overall of the unit heading into this next game?
Yeah, every time that whoever's on the field, when your offense is able to roll like that and continue to get points and answer when you need to when there's pressure, I think that'll give anybody confidence, especially when, we have a situation where guys have to step up and kind of some of the guys who carry most of the load on the offense aren't there for us anymore. So, yeah, it goes a really long way helping some of the younger guys build confidence, even me build confidence in myself, and more than anything, helping and allowing Justin and the line to be confident in the rest of the receivers. You know what I'm saying? And the receivers being confident in everything. Just it helps everybody marry up and really feel good about each other.
What have you seen from Quentin's development just from getting here and being in the room with him?
Yeah, I really like Quentin. I think he's an extraordinary athlete. He's got so much talent. Blows my mind every day. Some of the stuff he does. I'm really waiting for him to kind of stop thinking so much, and just so that he can go out there and play and flow, just like, and that's kind of the natural. That's what most rookies are waiting on, and that's the biggest difference in my experience between a rookie and a veteran is just the amount that they're thinking, how they're able to just kind of go out there and flow and get into their game, react, whereas and not have to reflect too much on what you're doing.
Because he's a physical receiver with his big body and everything. Do you think if you both ran go routes, that takes maybe the doubles off you sometimes on those
deep ball?
Yeah, because when they see you go deep, it's like, yeah, he's
yeah,
but
yeah, no,
now
definitely
having another guy.
Absolutely. To have 2 guys getting deep fast, there's only you can only sell out so much to stop the deep ball or to stop any play, to stop the runs. So, it helped me, but it helped everybody on the field having somebody like Q that is that talented to be able to come with it. And like I said, it'll help everyone, play callers. It'll be more fun to watch. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm excited about Q. I'm just it's just a matter of time before he's a real threat in the league.